Hello everyone, and welcome back to Steins. I'm G, and we have just shifted timelines once again. Who knows what will happen because of that? I guess we'll just have to see. Silence. A wave of vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly, my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming, "This is wrong."
Ocarine, are you okay?
Mayuri's voice brings me to my senses. I realize that color has returned to the world. What was that just now?
Are you okay?
Mayuri waves her hand in front of my face. After blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. My phone should be displaying mail sent, but it's not. Instead, it's showing the normal standby display. Something isn't right here. I look around. I'm inside the lab. The phone wave names of its change isn't on. When I sent the mail, the timer read 115. In other words, it should still be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave names of its change is silent. I scan the room. Other things feel wrong. Just a few seconds ago, Daru was sitting in front of the X68000. But now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Did he teleport? At least, I don't remember seeing Daru get up and move to the lounge. Kurisu is sitting cross-legged on the sofa, reading a massive technical book. She should be in the development room too. Moeka is standing at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mayuri is next to me, looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong. Mayuri, how long have I been standing here?
What do you mean?
Just tell me.
Maybe 30 seconds?
30 seconds? Really?
Yep, you suddenly ran over to the phone wave, then you took out your phone and started going, "Ha-ha!"
Say that again, Mayushi. Daru calls out from the lounge. Oh, maybe that was supposed to be ha-ha, not... I don't know.
Huh? You started going, "Ha-ha!"
The ha-ha part.
Ha-ha!
More sexy this time. Stop it, perv. Kurisu and Daru are exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent a mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in the result? That's right, the mail! I quickly check my mail. Wow, you scroll really slowly. And there's the number. By Lotto 6. Sure to win. The mail arrived a week ago.
What's going on?
The money! Did I win the Lotto 6? I search my memories, but turn up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket. No memories of winning 3rd place. Nothing. Hey, Celeb Sev, did I win 3rd place?
Don't call me Celeb Sev. And 3rd place of what?
What? Again, this feeling of disconnect. I approach Kurisu, who's lounging on the sofa. What did you say just now?
What?
What the hell did you say just now? Kurisu glares back at me.
Got a problem? I asked what, and then you just...
Not that. You said 3rd place of what, right? I mean, Third place of Lotto 6!
What?
Kurisu gives me a puzzled look. It doesn't seem like she's messing with me. Daru, I sent myself the winning Lotto 6 numbers just now, didn't I?
Holy crap.
Daru's eyes light up.
That's brilliant, man. We can use D-mails to make ourselves billionaires. I could buy all the computer parts I want and go to May Queen for every meal of the day. I am so pumped up!
This is wrong. Mayuri, you were gonna buy a truckload of bananas, right?
A truckload? Who's gonna fill it up?
This is wrong. I look at Moeka. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws my way. Wait! What happened to stage 2 of Operation Ord?
By stage 2, you mean an experiment to see if we can change the past, right?
Right, that's it.
Yeah, that's why we're all thinking.
What?
About what to send, so we can tell if the past has changed.
I think we should definitely go with Okarin's Lotto 6 idea.
Mayushi thinks we shouldn't be so greedy for dough. But when I say dough, I don't mean like for baking. I think we all know what you mean. Really? That's great. So instead of being greedy, we should do something that will bring peace to the world. Like if we gave everybody in the whole wide world an Upa cushion, I think everyone would be happy.
The only ones who'd be happy are little kids and Mayushi.
What are these guys saying? They're acting like I never sent that D-mail with the winning numbers.
Hello?
It's Ruka! I missed you. You're lovely. The front door opens slowly, and Rukako sticks his head inside.
It's Ruka-kun! Welcome! Pardon the sudden intrusion.
Rukako bows his head apologetically. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daru go into welcome mode. Moeka keeps staring at her phone. But I'm not in any condition to greet Rukako. I can't stop sweating, and it's not because of the heat. I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head.
Did you decide to wear one of Mayushi's costumes? That would make me happy. No, that's not why I came.
Rukako looks at me apologetically, like he wants to say something. What is it? I reply mechanically. My mind is still blank.
Actually, Okabe-san, Kyoma-san, there's something I need to apologize for.
What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Rukako holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers, is a Lotto 6 ticket. And the numbers are the same as the ones in my D-mail. I grab Rukako by his slender wrist. Where did you get this?
That hurts. Don't pick on Ruka-kun!
Mayuri gets between us. I let go reluctantly.
What's wrong with you, Okabe? You're acting weird.
Oh my god, what did I do with her voice?
What's wrong with you, Okabe? You're acting weird.
Is the heat getting to him?
Sorry.
Nope, wrong person. Sorry, Rukako, but I need to know. Where did you get that Lotto 6 ticket?
You told me the numbers.
I did? Rukako nods with teary eyes.
You told me to buy them because they might win.
Really? When was that?
A week ago.
Damn you past me. What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too.
Wait, did Ukashi win the Lotto 6?
Wow, Okarin's a psychic! Don't tell me, you sent the winning numbers with the phone wave?
Her question makes no sense. Why are you asking me that? You saw me send them.
I did? What are you talking about?
Disconnect. Our stories don't match. I sent the winning numbers in a D-mail just now. We discussed it and decided that's what we would do. You all watched it happen. Then, the past changed. It actually changed. I glanced at the phone wave and it started to change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bastard child of microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. We have the power of a god. Though I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it.
Hold on, Ukashi. How much did you win?
700,000, right? Third place. I answered with conviction. However... Rukako begins fidgeting. Something strange about his behavior.
I'm really sorry, Kyoma-san. Even though you told me exactly what to do, I filled one of the numbers in wrong.
Huh? He what? I stare at the numbers on the ticket in Rukako's trembling hands.
If that 18 had been a 19, then it would have been third place, just like Kyoma-san said.
No, so close, and yet so far.
I'm pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I'll know if I check my phone's send history. No, it'll be on your receiving history. Reception history. I don't know what words are. I take out my phone and bring up the send history. Huh? It's gone. Why? The D-mail I sent has vanished from my send history. Yeah. Of course it has. Stupid. Just like everyone's memories. The D-mail should be there, but it's not. Almost as if it never existed in the first place. I ignore the worried stares of my lab mems and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Rukako bought turned out to be 4th place. The prize is just 5,000 yen.
Hey there, Okabe Taro!
Suzuha calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tenoji Nai is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. Just how much free time does the Brown 2 workshop have?
You look like you've been brainwashed. You okay?
Brainwashed? Me?
Well, there's nobody else here.
I suppose you're right.
Which part? Being brainwashed or nobody else being here?
Being brainwashed.
You were?
Suzuha suddenly steps up to me and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb. No, I don't know how to pronounce that. No? No? What are you doing?
Don't move.
Suzuha peers into my eye with a serious expression. But a second later, she lets go and steps back.
You're okay. You haven't been brainwashed.
What?
When you're brainwashed, they usually put a chip on the inside of your lower eyelid.
A chip? Immediately after saying that, Suzuha gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
Okabe Rintaro, please keep that confidential.
Don't tell me, is she? So you've been captured by the organization before, just like me.
Huh? The organization? Are you talking about CERN?
No. Say no more. I understand your pain all too well.
You do?
The organization's secret brainwashing facility known as Apocalypse of Galliant. That place is a living hell. I don't want to revive any suppressed memories.
Right. I don't think it was called Apoca whatever, though. But it certainly was a living hell. Okay, we got some messages coming in. Ferris! Oh my god, it's been so long since I've heard from Ferris, and I entirely forget her voice. Oh no. Oh my god. What is... Her song still nope. Maybe it was kind of like that. Her songs still contain words of prophecy. Before they reach it, Ferris must decipher the prophecies to find the location of the Holy Land, yeah? That doesn't sound right, but maybe it was. I don't know. Okay. Her songs still contain words of prophecy. What is Ferris talking about? Mind telling me what's in those songs? Remember, if you refuse, I have ways of making you talk. There's no need to put yourself in such danger. Retreat immediately. The sanctuary has been lost for 300 years. It's pointless to seek it now. I'm gonna do prophecy because that encourages further banter. Well, mail sent. I can tell you'll make a good comrade, part-time warrior. The day of Ragnarok is near. Cool. Suzuha lifts her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm. Suzuha, what's brainwashing? No, brainwatching. Brainwatching. Nai asks as she tugs on the hem of Suzuha's clothes. I, Hoin Kyoma, shall be the one to answer that. No, that's okay. Nai hides behind Suzuha. Looks like Nai's afraid of you, Okabe Rintaro. You do well to fear me, Sister Brown, but you should also pay me respect, for I am the world's most infamous mad scientist. You're infamous? Indeed, world leaders would kill to get their hands on my genius brain cells. Wow. Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, Nai opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration. No, she doesn't. She closed them. Just look at her over there. Her eyes are closed. You lied to me. That's how people talk when they've been brainwashed, Nai. Eh? Nonsense, part-time warrior. My brain has not been washed since the day I was born. Gross. Are you a liar, Mr. Ocarine? Don't call me that. You shouldn't yell at children. Look, she's shaking. But Mr. makes me sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult. You're even more of a perv than Okabe. I'm not using son for you anymore. God, did I forget her voice too? Guess I'll die.
I'm not a perv, I'm a pervy gentleman.
What does that even mean? Hey guys, do you think Okarine's okay? I can hear voices from the second-story window. And since we can hear them clearly from here... Suzuha starts chuckling. You heard everything, didn't you? Sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just couldn't help it. Did you hear about the time machine too? Oh yeah, I heard. Way to go, you! She strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go you supposed to mean? You haven't told anyone, have you? If I can't trust you to keep silent, I'll have to take extreme... I won't say a thing, I swear. Your secret's safe with me. Great. There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you see some kind of electrical discharge on the second floor just now? Electrical discharge? You mean like yesterday's rumbling? I nod. It happened once before. You're lucky the boss wasn't around. It shook. It was scary. I ignore the little girl's honest impression. Just now, about a minute ago, it should have happened again. Oh, really? I didn't see it a second time. Suzuha tilts her head quizzically, then turns back to her bicycle. Maybe I was too preoccupied polishing my baby. Did you see it, Nai? Nope. Sister Brown frantically shakes her head. You didn't see the second one? I didn't see it. Oh my, I keep hitting enter before I'm actually done saying the thing, and I'm a fool. Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. The fact that I sent a D-mail. The fact that we argued over what to send. But Kurusu herself remembers that I called her Celeb Sev during that argument. Right after sending the D-mail, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. That's probably related somehow. Did something happen? How much do you know about time travel? What do you mean by that? Suzuha seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. Nai probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it will be necessary to silence her. I don't believe it. Suzuha's dumbfounded after hearing my explanation. I've never heard of anything like that. Is it true? Are you telling the truth? Of course, we've created a bona fide time machine, and we were able to change the past. Nobody can deny our accomplishments. That's right, nobody! Jeez, that's not what I meant. Suzuha grabs at her own hair in frustration. But then her expression turns thoughtful. I don't know if what you're saying is true or not, but... She suddenly lowers her voice. I think you should try asking John Teeter. John Teeter? I mean, he's a hot topic now, isn't he? A time traveler from the future. You might know something, since you're both time travelers and all. I see. You could be right. No, there's no doubt about it. The undoing of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that Teeter talked about. And come to think of it, it was Teeter's advice that led me to the IBN 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my phone. It's me. John Teeter may have come from the future to guide me. Yeah, that's right. His arrival here in 2010 must be the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongru. Who is he talking to? Dunno. Who could it be? Maybe it's someone from the future. From the future? Do you want to know who I'm talking to, Sister Brown? No, Nai shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with the weary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much. Good. Even if you are interested, never ask. I could tell you, but then I'd have to silence you, and I don't want to have to do that to an innocent girl. Come on, stop scaring her. She's just a little girl. I assume Nai is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be. I'll get in touch with Teeter immediately. Your advice is appreciated, part-time warrior. Ha ha ha! Was I useful? That's gr- Part-time warrior's eyes pop open mid-sentence. Oh crap! The boss is back! The boss is back! I follow Suzuha's glance to see a moped headed this way. Not a moped. That's not a word. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Brown. Nai, if manager asks, tell him I was doing my job. Okay, but you have to let me ride your bike, okay? Okay. Good luck, Okaberry and Taro. I'm rooting for you. Suzuha pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nai and I are left out in front of the store. Oh boy, this is gonna go over well. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Brown. Welcome back, Daddy! Mayuri, Nye, and Ferris kind of blend into each other with my voices, and that's unfortunate.
Nye, what'd this nut job do to you?
Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice.
You son of a... How dare you make moves on my precious daughter? I'll kill you.
Wait, I haven't done anything.
Then why were you talking with Nye alone, huh?
We weren't alone. Suzuha was here too. That girl was skipping work to polish her bicycle. Please forgive me, Suzuha. My life is too precious.
Is that true, Nye?
She promised she'd let me ride her bike, so I gotta say she wasn't skipping. Sister Brown ends up betraying Suzuha too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh.
Skipping's the only thing she's good at, isn't it? Worthless part-timer.
It's true, I've never seen her actually do work. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize for making false accusations?
What? Hell no.
Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place.
Understand, I won't let you off easy next time you make moves on my daughter.
I wouldn't do something so suicidal. So suicidal. Good gracious. Mr. Brown nods in satisfaction.
Nye, I bought some cream puffs, so let's eat them together.
Okay. He parks his moped next to Part-Time Warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? You can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man?
Hey, part-timer! I know you were slacking off. Hey! And why is the 42-inch on? I thought I told you to turn it off.
I'm sorry! I leave Suzuha to her fate and return to the lab. I need to get in touch with Teeter as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago, the instantaneous disappearance of everyone on the streets of Akiba. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hands up to stop her. Let's see what the thing is. It's Ferris again! Oh, I miss Ferris. I want to see Ferris again. I can't give details, nya. Oh my god. I can't give details, nya, but her songs are divine revelations, prophecies of the end of the world, nya. Every time I do that voice, I inch closer to the void. Anyways, Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her. Wait, we'll talk when everything's over. I explain that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Brown is back. Then, I dismiss everyone for today. I'll buy more bananas tomorrow, okay? Mayuri picks her Oopa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me. So for now, hug this little guy super tight and cheer up, okay? Looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daru goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Rikako apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. Moeka leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. In less than 30 minutes, Kurusu and I are the only ones left in the lab. The thingy didn't go off even though I am receiving mail. Full of lies. Oh my god. Moeka, no. I want to hear more about time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you, Moeka. In less than 30 minutes, Kurusu and I are the only ones left in the lab. Hey, assistant, you're not going back to your hotel? Is there a problem? No, no problem. I was just wondering what you were still doing here. Nothing. I just wanted to think for a bit. Can you think at your hotel? What? You're kicking me out? Ah, I get it. You'd be lonely in your hotel room, but you have no friends, so you want me, the great Ho-Wing Kyoma, to look after you. Isn't that right, you spoiled celeb Sev? You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day. Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider in a sense, so it should be easier to talk to me, right? A man getting advice from a younger woman is kind of... mumble mumble. But if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why does she have to be such a smartass? She even has a mocking grin on her face. I need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way, okay, zombie? Of all your stupid names, that one's the worst. Despite her complaint, Kurusu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier. Want some coffee? Sure. I make some instant coffee for Kurusu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Teeter. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that the Kurusu sitting over there isn't the same Kurusu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be? What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting. Kurusu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Ho-Wing Kyoma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Teeter. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. John Teeter. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBN 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof, if you don't mind. Mail sent. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I check the @channel thread just to make sure, but Teeter hasn't posted recently. That was a pretty heavy sigh, Kurusu says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed the past, and about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurusu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurusu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's why I hope. Oh, I'm getting a call. Just then my phone rings. Hello?
Ocarine, I've made a terrible mistake.
Mistake? Is it about the phone wave name subject change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak.
Actually, I left my wallet at the lab.
What?
I can't go to May Queen like this. Can you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink.
Go jump in the river. I shout and hang up. Damn it, I got stressed for nothing. But right afterward, my phone rings again. Mayuri! Yeah? I'm not delivering your wallet, okay? Ocarine! Oh, it's you. You're with Daru, right? You don't have to lend that dumbass any money, okay? Okay. So, Okarine, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Oopa like I asked?
No, I am a mad scientist full of madness and ambition.
That's good! You know, if you're worried about anything, talk to Mayushi, okay? Mayushi doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Okarine.
You understand me?
Sure, we've been together since we were little, after all.
I'm hanging up. Work hard now.
Thanks, bye!
She thinks she knows me.
Okabe, you're grinning.
Nonsense, Celeb Sev.
Don't call me Celeb Sev.
I was going to tell Kurisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hoin Kyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri.
You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend.
She sure likes to attack me for every little thing. Who did I get a thing from? Mayuri! I love Mayuri.
You know, I've been working at May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry, Mayushi's still Okarine's hostage full time.
Working. You need money to buy junk food or else you'll die of starvation. I understand. That's rude. A party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. That's rude too. I still can't believe you're working at a maid cafe. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. I guess that's the least rude one out of them, but dear God, be nice to Mayuri. Mayuri's a sweetheart and I love her. Mail sent. She sure likes to attack me for every little thing. Are you really that desperate for attention?
Just getting revenge. You're always making fun of me, so I deserve at least this much.
Despite what you may think, I actually respect you.
That's rich. You don't even say my name right.
I'm sorry about that. Kurisu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
Well, that's unexpected. You actually apologized.
I do apologize, but I can't help it. For my brain has recorded you as my assistant, Christina, and I cannot correct it.
I'm gonna crack your skull open and stick electrodes in your hippocampus.
Right after that silly exchange, Don Teeter's mail arrives. I quickly open the mail. Greetings, Kyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. Read details. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Its contents were the third place winning numbers for the lotto. God damn it! Went too fast. Okay. It contained the winning numbers for the third place prize of last night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates who had helped plan the experiment and watched me send it instantly forgot that any of that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match. Mail sent.
Who are you talking to?
John Teeter.
Huh? No way!
He's open to discussion as long as you're not trying to troll him, and his mail address is public. This is the second time we've exchanged mails.
No wonder you keep referencing Teeter's posts. You believe him, don't you?
Not entirely, but there are several points in his story I do agree with.
Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction.
John Teeter. Very interesting. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed diversions. If only a little. Bravo. The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the lot of 6 numbers. You told your friends the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got the number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into the past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? I've got mail! Memory. I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us a means of physical time travel. So I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you've been experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where did these numbers come from? The many worlds interpretation. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett-Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of world line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Memory. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Put simply, attractor fields observing convergence. Put simply, attractor fields are the focal points of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. And that, I think, is a pretty good place to cut it. What responsibility that is. You might be the one to take us beyond 1%. But anyways, like I said, that's a pretty good place to cut it. So thank you all so much for following my playthrough of Steins Gate, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.